If you're willing, I'd like to ask you to imagine something with me. You know that scene in every coming of age film where the typically confused and occasionally troubled main character finds themselves in a crisis. Slowly, the room starts to blur, the music morphs into a drilling background hum, and the camera zooms in on that one character. We, the audience, out of sheer curiosity, scoot to the edge of our seats and focus our attention on the scene before us, in anticipation of the climax that we know is coming, for as I just mentioned, this particular moment has maintained a consistent presence throughout generations of cinema. It's that moment when the protagonist of the story reaches a landmark internal revelation, something that the seemingly mindless crowd around him or her is completely oblivious to. It's isolating, but it's also a turning point. As you've probably guessed by now, just a few weeks ago, I found myself written into this exact scene, this very cinematic dance, if you will. I have always loved the idea of a plan. From a young age, I dreamed about my future, and though the vision evolved slightly from marrying a prince and befriending woodland creatures, my future plan, for the most part, has remained quite the same. As the anxious kid, I never walked into a new space unless I knew exactly what to expect, what I might be asked, and how I should respond. I rehearse conversations in my head. I imagine tomorrow's outfit every night before bed. I love a plan. Or at least, I thought I did. Cut to the pivotal moment, the climax of the film. I'm sitting on the floor of a dear friend's dorm room. People I love fill the tiny space, and our laughter bounces off the walls as we share stories, and heaviness blankets the room as we navigate struggles. Then the camera pans to me, and it all starts to blur. My friends' voices are drowned out by a supernatural silence, and the spotlight shines on me. It is in this space between motion picture and reality that I'm struck by a thought that until this very moment has never crossed my mind. I don't have a plan. Here I am, sitting on a dusty dorm floor next to people I only just met a few weeks ago. I don't have a plan, and I'm laughing. I don't have a plan, and I run out of fingers trying to count the number of blessings I've received this week. I don't have a plan, and I'm going to sleep well tonight, wake up tomorrow morning, not have a plan, and smile at my roommate as I walk out the door to my first class of the day. The camera zooms closer and closer. The room gets darker and darker. I don't have a plan, but I know someone who does. Maybe all that planning was a shackle I've been using to bind up my fears. Maybe my future doesn't look how I imagined it. Maybe that's okay. Maybe instead of planning my life, I plan on talking to God today. Maybe I plan on telling someone I love them. Maybe I stop planning and surrender. Maybe this was the plan all along.